Hard90’s podcast. I'm Thomas Agles, Connor Curley. Welcome back to the show.
What's up, everybody?
It's been like a month since we actually...
It's been a very long time.
Yeah. So, Connor, you just went to the beach. Actually, you've been gone for a while, right?
I've been gone for a while. We took a little bit of a... What do you call it when the pastors go on leave? What is it called? I'm trying to use some fancy words here. Sabbatical, right? Sabbatical?
I don't know. That's what they said?
Sabbatical? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I went to Wisconsin for 2 weeks. I had some fun in our lake house up there, and then I just came back and I went to Myrtle for a week. That was fun. Got to chill with the boys, catch some fish. Yeah, it was a good time. Now I'm back and we're on the grind. Hit the weight room this morning.
On the grind?
Oh, yeah.
You said you went fishing, but something happened to your finger?
Oh, yeah. So I was trying to put some meat on the hook for bait, and I was pushing too hard on the meat, and it went through the hook, and then the finger went into my finger, or the hook went into my finger. So yeah, I have a little bit of a swollen, pus-infected finger right now.
Yeah. Well, it didn't really affect you throwing baseball today, right?
A little bit. I couldn't throw some stuff, but yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, we're out here on Jim Wooler Field again. Connor, Logan's not in this
Okay, let's go, baby.
Connor, Logan, and I are just out here throwing. We just threw like a slight bullpen, and just trying to get the rhythm back together.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get it together as much as we can before school starts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Connor, your football season's over, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, it got canceled for the fall. We were one of the only remaining conferences that was trying to play this year, but then the NCAA came out with a bunch of restrictions. I think it was just a lot of pages about rules that you'd have to follow in order to play, and our school just wasn't wanting to put the money into keeping players safe, so our league as a whole canceled our season for the fall. And now we're hopefully looking forward towards the spring, but I don't think it's looking much better in the spring, but yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry. For real. I mean, a bunch of this stuff, we don't even know if spring sports will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's hard for the people. It's just hard for everyone. But, I mean, it's really tough. I'm going to go to JMU in the fall, and then we got this schedule that's hybrid. But when you go into the class, an hour after the class, that's the time that janitors are going to clean it. Yeah, so within an hour, the janitors are going to clean it, and then you can go back in.
That seems like they're asking a lot from the janitors.
I know. I was asking my dad. They're probably going to get a raise or something.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also trying out for the club tennis team.
Club
you
tennis
might
team.
Be at
Yeah.
JMU.
I've always played tennis ever since I was young, probably 7 years. 7 years old. My mom's a big tennis player. She's honestly one of the best tennis players I've played against. She's got the mentality going on, mental edge. Jocko Willink, you should probably check her out. She's got a good foundation with the mental game. But I mean, I've just been playing tennis ever since I was young, and I wanted to play it during high school, but spring season conflict with baseball,
yeah.
I couldn't do it. So I mean, now's the time to start playing, and in college, and then no better place to have fun and then play at the same time.
Tennis is a good sport, man. You get to connect, basketball footwork and baseball swing kind of a little bit. And it combines it's exciting. I mean, me and Thomas were coaches for 2 years. we made some bank while having to deal with some troublesome little kids. They were little rugrats, but yeah, it's okay. Tennis is good. I mean, you get a good workout in every time you play. So
yeah.
Sometimes I wish I played tennis instead of baseball.
Yeah.
That's because I didn't play baseball that much when I was on the team. But it's okay. I still had fun with the boys.
Cheering up. I mean, with tennis, you can still talk and play.
Right. It's relaxing, too.
It is relaxing. It seems
it's intense, but relaxing.
Yeah. It could be a lifelong sport. Still got the competitive edge going on.
Right. All those old people in the community retirement homes playing tennis at the local courts.
Yeah. We watched this series called Red Oaks. And
my gosh, I miss it so much.
These kids, it's based in the 80s, and these college kids are just going to work at a country club, and the main character is a tennis instructor, and then
we could relate to him so much.
We can relate to him so much because they're college kids and they're just trying to make money, and he's trying to train the president of the country club how to play tennis. So it's like not only is he exercising and getting paid, but he's learning stuff from the president because he's what did the president do? I don't know, but he made a lot of money.
Stock investments and stuff.
Yeah,
he taught him how to invest in stocks, and then he also taught the other tennis instructor. It was funny.
Yeah, the other tennis instructor.
What's his name? No, it's not Gaddy. It's what's his name?
Gaddy's the president.
Yeah, Gaddy's the
But
president.
he calls everyone boy chick.
What's his name? I'm gonna look it up.
But,
just keep on going. I'll look it up.
Yeah, so he just calls everyone boy chick and stuff. But the reason why I was talking about this show is just because tennis, it's kind of like golf. You can discuss business on it, get the competitive edge, push people, just try to get as much as you can out of them business wise, but also just be relaxed.
I found it. It's Nasser.
Nasser, yeah. Nasser.
This is on Amazon Prime, by the way. I think it came out in let me see.
I think 2015.
2014.
2014.
There's 3 seasons of it, and they're all pretty banging, by my opinion. I think the plot's really well developed, and the characters are hilarious. So if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime's got it going.
Yeah, no, that was an elite show. It's funny, and it's very relatable to young teens and stuff. Right? It's a coming of age. Yeah, it's a coming of age series, pretty much. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I also just finished watching Avatar.
Oh yeah.
Airbender.
Throwback to when I was a kid. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big throwback. I didn't follow it when I was younger, but it was like with Pokemon. I just watched the shows, but I didn't follow the series.
Oh, I was an avid follower of the series, but I guess for some reason I ended on some episode that wasn't the ending, even though it said it was the ending.
I was talking to Connor, I was like, dude, I watched the whole thing, what'd you think of it? And he discussed this one plot, and I was like, wait a second, that's only the 15th episode, and there are 18 episodes.
I feel betrayed. I need to watch more.
He needs to watch it, but Avatar's relatable to everything that's going on in the world, it seems pretty much.
Now. Okay, I see it
right?
now what you're talking about. Just like with COVID and everything.
With COVID.
All the countries fighting for vaccines and everything. I mean, it's not like war, but I mean, it's pretty dang close because, I mean, no one wants to have COVID keep on coming, so they're all trying to find vaccines. I think India just came out with the vaccine they were talking about.
They did?
I think so.
Oh, shoot.
But it was I don't know each vaccine you're not going to know if it works or not. You have to test it on trial patients and stuff. But but no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Avatar.
And honestly, it shows the Black Lives Matter movement in it too. Do you think?
For the waterbenders?
For the discrimination for different nations.
I can see that. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. For the Earthbenders, they're not talking about.
Right.
They're not talking about how there's a war going on. And it seems like everyone's brainwashed. And it just seems like they just go about their lives without
you have a solid point
what's
there.
Going on.
What's the blind chick's name?
Toph. There's this Earthbender because, this show's about, let's just say it this way. There are 4 elements in the world. There are 4 elements: earth, fire, water, and air, and then they're benders.
Airbenders.
Yeah, so
but
people can bend those elements, and there's a war going on, and there's this Avatar, and he's been missing for 100 years, and somehow he just pops up and he's trying to save the world with a couple of his friends, and they can bend the elements and see if they can save the world. Ultimately,
it sounds funny talking about a little kid show, but I mean, yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty relatable to everything that's going on, and I think it's not only a kid show. It's you can watch it as an adult too. I mean, we're 19 or 20, and then we still enjoy it. We still enjoy the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just chilling out. I mean, it's been raining so long. When you were down at Myrtle, there was a.
There was a hurricane. Yeah. It was only a Category 1, but I think it hit harder than Category 1 in some places. I know our friend Logan, who's off camera right now, his car got pretty badly damaged.
It did.
And he's hoping that he won't have to repair any parts or anything. So,
man.
Yeah, but it was a fun night. We were just hanging out. It was just pretty much semi-strong wind. I don't know what you consider strong winds because, like, I mean, people down south would probably be like, strong winds are like 200 miles per hour or something. Like 80 mile an hour is nothing to them.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. But then there's like a bank, and then there's the land, and then the house is on stilts. So it's like 12 feet above, and then there's like a like natural like car garage underneath, kind of. So the house is up. There's no like base, I guess. And so all the water just started to flow over from the channel.
Okay, I understand.
And so it went underneath the house. But like, I'll tell you something else too. But yeah, it was just cool to watch. We were like running in the water and stuff because it was like 5 feet of water at one point, just because of all the rain that was coming. But we made some clutch moves. We moved. So we had like 5 cars down there, I think. This was before Logan got here. The night before Logan got there. And we moved them all to the Walmart parking lot, which is more inland a little bit. Not like too inland, but it was fine so they wouldn't get flooded. Yeah. And none of our cars got flooded. But then a lot of the people on the street who actually have permanent residences there, like a lot of their houses got flooded. So the out-of-towners prepared better for the hurricane than the people who actually lived there. Oh. It was interesting. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to be stuck in a actual like deadly hurricane like Cat 4 or 5. Ooh, that would be bad.
There's actually recently an earthquake that happened in like Southern Virginia, I think in North Carolina. It was like 5.1.
I saw that.
I didn't know about it until someone on like my men's league team talked about it.
I didn't read up on it that much, but there's that. There's the dang explosion in Beirut. Oh my gosh, I think it killed like 200 people. And then there's another explosion just in Baltimore.
There was?
Today, I think. Oh. Yeah, so. Crazy year, man.
There's so much going on.
Hopefully good things are around the corner.
Yeah, hopefully like when the vaccine's out, everything's gonna be fine, and then hopefully by 2021 summer, it will be safe enough to go like and do the regular things. Yeah. And go crazy and party. Make sure like you get 2 summers into 1 summer. That's how fun it will be.
It'll be interesting for athletics though, because I feel like if they cancel fall sports or spring sports for this year, then that's a whole nother, grade or age that you're gonna push back. So instead of 1 year already, it's gonna be a mess because you got seniors. Well, this year's seniors that were supposed to play this year. Hold on. What am I saying?
Yeah, seniors that were supposed to play this past year.
Oh, so rising seniors coming in now will be pushed back to. Oh, it's so complicated to even comprehend.
You got the red shirt season, so like potentially these seniors this past year are eligible for another year.
Right, and then you have incoming freshmen. It's going to go back to, so a sophomore would technically be a senior in high school. If you think about it that way, if this season gets set back, playing time. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's just hard for the recruiting and everything.
NCAA. Oh, sorry. We're both college athletes. I know. Like we talk, like we have a lot of subscribers. Hopefully, we have some listeners, some daily listeners. But if you're new to it, we both had experience in college athletics. Thomas played baseball for 2 years.
Nah, I just played 1 year.
We'll say a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say a year and a half. Yeah, I'm still continuing to play football. Yeah. But yeah, it should be interesting. That I don't know what the NCAA is gonna do, but. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, everything's up in the air right now. So, hopefully it gets better. Yeah. Just gotta wear your mask. For the most part, sorry to take away what you're gonna say.
No, I'm not.
Okay. For the most part, I think I was kind of going down south, kind of like as it felt like an experiment to me, kind of, because I know a lot of people in Northern Virginia. For the most part, I think everyone wears their mask. Yeah. I think I think everyone's realized that this is impacting a lot of people, and I think Northern Virginia is doing pretty good. I mean, we had a lot of cases just because the county's so big, I guess. But I haven't really seen anybody not wear a mask. Yeah. And then down south, I was expecting a lot of people not to wear masks, but most of them had masks on. They're just like underneath their like nose.
Underneath their nose.
So I mean, you could technically count that as wearing it wrong, but I mean, at least you're covering their mouth. Yeah. So that was kind of interesting because I didn't think. I'm sure there's a lot of like Southerners. It's kind of weird to compare Northern and Southern. Like we're not in the Civil War, but like it's definitely a different mentality because I mean we're urban. Yeah, we're urban, and they're more rural. I mean there's actual farms down there. Yeah, and stuff. And yeah, so it was just kind of surprising to see that. I think it's going in the right direction, mask wearing for the most part.
Getting all around better.
Yeah.
With everything. Now that we're a couple months into this, I mean, school's gonna start up soon. We got two. I have like 2 weeks to move in. You got like 3.
Yeah, around 3. Yeah.
Around 3 weeks. Yeah, it seems like school's getting pushed back, and then
we're only gonna be in school for like 2 months, right? I mean, I'm getting let go before November, so that means September, October.
But you're taking the finals at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my ordeal is we have the option to go online if we want to, but we can also go to campus and pay for tuition and dining and housing. But if I don't go to campus, then I save all that money.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's not my money; it's my parents' money because they help me pay.
Yeah.
Well, it's all of our money. But yeah, it would be nicer if I could stay online. But in reality, it's just in-person learning is just. I feel like it just helps me better. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I mean, online was fine. I got a 4.0 this semester, not to flex, but yeah, it's different when you don't have a professor in front of you. But then again, I mean, you don't want to get COVID. But I think I already had it. I don't have it now. It's a long time ago when we were still in school for spring semester. So
I thought you already had it before.
I think so. Yeah, because I went to the doctors and they tested me for like the flu and stuff, and nothing came back. But I was like dying. I'd lost 13 pounds in a week. And,
I remember that.
I was just miserable, and I still had to go to the weight room every day. So I think the football team had it, but I'm not sure. But, yeah. I wish I could stay home, but I don't know.
Yeah, because everyone has like different type of learning, auditory, visual.
Yeah.
What was it? I guess tactile.
Oh.
Trying to like.
Yeah.
But there's like, I saw there's like 8 different types of methods of learning, and from this guy named Tom House, and Tom House is a pitching MLB instructor, or like.
What's he was he on?
No, like just like.
Oh, just like he was in the MLB?
In general. Like, he was in the MLB. But now he's just like a private
instructor.
Instructor of that for quarterbacks, and then he talked about like just 8 different types of learning, and then you know it's hard to put like a square peg into like a hole. So it's hard to make sure like people are cookie cut it and learning one way instead of.
It's like trying to fit a wood peg into.
Yeah, that's what.
A square like plank into a circle hole. It's not going to work. I mean, you have to. Oh, that's what you try to say the whole time. It just took you a while to get.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say it correctly.
Fine. It doesn't matter. They'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's up in the air. Trying to just stay, like I said in the first episode, trying to stay positive. And we're gonna grab Anita's after this.
Yeah. I'm already thinking about it. Logue, you hyped for Anita's, boy?
Oh, you know it, boy.
Oh, he's hyped. Oh, yeah, he's hyped.
Hey, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Hard90’s Podcast with Connor Curley and me, Thomas Aguila. Follow us at Hard90’s Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Connor is at _Curly16 for Twitter and Curly_L_19 for Instagram. That is KIRLEY. And me, Thomas Aguila, is at Aguila Thomas for Twitter and Tagila_21 for Instagram. That is AGUILA. Thanks once again for listening to the Hard90’s Podcast. Always run through the bag.